Yeah!
Hey,
Episode 12.
welcome back. We're back on the episode 12
It's been a minute. It has been a minute. We had to keep the people guessing.
last weekend.
Was it? Has
We've
it
done
been
it every
lately?
weekend.
Oh, okay, my bad, my bad. Yeah. Yeah, guys, we're just back doing the same thing, Airs of 98, getting the hang of it. Logan's got a fresh beard cut, if you can tell.
I don't know about brush. It's a little rough.
Yeah, at least you still have one.
Yeah, Sydney won't let me. She won't let me shave it.
I look like damn Mr. Miyagi with three strands going.
Wax
No,
on, wax off, Mister Clean.
wax off, wax off. No, dude, me and Chloe, we watched a movie. I don't know if you've ever seen it. You probably haven't. It's called Arrival. You ever seen that?
Maybe.
It's like an alien movie.
Hard to say. I don't think so.
Okay, well, it's one of those movies where you have to like sit there, pay attention, and you're like, what in the world? It's like these UFOs come and land in 12 spots throughout the entire world. And I was sitting there and I was like, if this actually happened right now, do you know what Trump would do? He'd be like, do they, oh shit. He'd be like, do they have oil?
We
What
need
are their
oil.
resources?
We need oil.
Dude, it's
Yeah.
cracking me up thinking about how he would react to it.
Well, I mean, they say that, beyond the ice wall, there could be
Oh
that.
yeah, dude. I think deep down in the ocean we got something going on.
I mean, I think it's all around us. I think we haven't, they won't let us expand our
So you
horizons.
believe in aliens full throttle?
I mean, I don't, I'd say yes and no. Like, I don't know.
To me, it'd be almost scarier if we don't like if we don't have aliens and how much of a speck we are, and we're the
Yeah.
only ones. That's pretty terrifying too.
Yeah. Like, I mean, if you could imagine, like, because, like, we've never even been to space. Like, yeah,
I
you said
know.
there's satellites, but, like, if you look at all
Well,
the
we've been to
videos,
space. We've been to space.
I don't know if we've been to space. If we
Oh,
haven't been
you.
to the moon, we haven't been to space.
Yeah, I know that's a hoax, dude. I don't care who believes that. That was the
Like
biggest hoax ever.
even Neil Armstrong, he was on
I know. I
all
saw
these
that.
videos like of, what are they like on stage and everything and he's like,
Dude,
we
their
never went.
faces.
We never went.
Yeah, dude, they look like
Everybody's
they
like
just were so pissed.
everybody's laughing about it and he's like, "What? Like we never went." And they're like,
I
"Oh my
know.
god, you're so funny, Neil." I'm like, "This man's straight face looking at you guys telling you never went."
Yeah, he's pissed because he's had to tell the entire world a lie. We just had to do it probably to make sure America's first.
So like that right there tells me it's like what is that like what's beyond are we allowed to go like is it possible to go but then yes I believe there's other living creatures out there are they human are they not
So listen to this. This movie. So to give you context, so they get this lady who like can she studies languages and can translate any language. Like she's like an expert. And then they get some Jeremy Renner, the dude who plays on Mayor of Kingstown. He's like a scientist. So they go up there, and throughout the entire movie, you think, and this is spoiler for anyone if you want to watch the movie. Too bad, so sorry. These people, screw it. You should have seen it already. But they're first off, they're these freaking huge. They got like six tentacles and they get up and like when they go halfway up in this like huge thing the gravity switches so they get like lifted up and then they're in there and they're like recording to see what they do because there's like a barrier between them and throughout the movie you see what you think is flashbacks of her daughter that got cancer and died young so you're like is this are these things communicating to her in memories and stuff and to fast forward they figure out that they came peacefully, and the reason they came was they were using her to decipher their language. And the girl, her daughter, wasn't her past; it was going to be her future, because they time for them is non-linear. So like, it didn't, and they were the whole reason was in 3,000 years they were going to need help to save them or something. So they got her. Um, and like China and stuff and all these other countries were about to go to war, but they're like, we're about to nuke this motherfucker. And so right before, like, they had no contact. Every country has went no contact with each other, and the aliens like went in her memory because she could see the future. Okay, and they gave her the personal number of the Chinese leader and got her to call and told him his wife's dying last words, and it made him not do it. And he didn't nuke it or anything. It was crazy. It was nuts. We were like, "What the?"
That's
I was like,
insane.
yeah, you did.
Where's
Even though
this?
I spoiled it, you have to watch it to
Where's
understand what
this
I'm
movie
saying.
at? So that way people can watch it.
Amazon Prime.
Amazon Prime, and it's called The Arrivals.
Yeah, The Arrival. Just not The Arrivals, just The Arrival.
All right, fuck you, buddy. No S on it.
No, it
It's
was
not
dope.
plural.
So, do you think if there are aliens, I was saying, I was trying to tell Chloe, I'm like, I don't think they would be freakishly looking be like, what if they're just humans like us? Like,
Well, that's the thing. Is like I think there's creatures.
oh, you think there's some weird creatures out there?
Yeah, I mean, like think about it. There's no like you got to think about it. Like think about all the animals.
Yeah.
Like they're all different. You know, there's a different species, and they're all looking different. We're just this solo odd human. Like we're the only species of human. Nah, there's other people out there that are probably like 10'9". Like like
Hey, can you imagine though? You know how everyone thinks they'll be so smart. Can you imagine get down here and they're dumb as shit?
yeah, dude, that would be
They're
insane.
giant. They're just dumb as a rock.
Well, I would say I don't know where I was going with that. Dude, I had it. I
Hey,
had it. I had
we're
it. It
talking
was
about
that.
the aliens being dumb. We're like, we can't even get a damn
Uh,
sentence.
but no, I mean, like if it comes to like aliens, like I mean, it's just like what? How many are there? What are they?
Well, for them to get, I feel like for them to even, if we ever even got in contact, they'd have to be smart enough to time like space travel. So they're already smarter than us.
I was gonna say, like, if we get in contact with anything else that's not our human race, it's already smarter than us. Like,
But you be terrified.
I mean, I wouldn't be terrified. I'd be curious.
You're like, I'd be like, dude, is this gonna affect my bills? I'm like,
Well, fuck. I mean, if you listen to Elon Musk says in the next 10 years there won't be any money. So
I know. Did you? I saw that too, and I was like, oh, dude. I was like, all I have is cash.
yeah, dude. This one guy who's like, dude, I've been saving for the past 30 years. He's like, what the fuck am I gonna do?
Bro, my luck, I'd end up hitting like a nasty parlay and win like $100,000, and they'd be like, yeah, it don't count. It don't matter anymore.
Yeah, this is 100,000 tickets. How would you like to use them?
You're like, oh shit. No, dude, we were sitting at Peluso's, and I noticed like so you know the back. I don't know if you remember the back room where we always sit.
Yes, I
Yeah,
been there too many times
I
to not
know, I
remember.
know.
They never changed that place.
I know they haven't. It's the exact. It's the exact same. Dude, the bathrooms literally look like where you would start in Saw, like where you wake up in Saw and you're like, oh fuck.
You would think how long
Peluso's
they
is
have been
awesome
in
though.
business.
Damn.
They've been in business for so long. There's no way they haven't profited any money to not do any updates or renovations.
Well, I'm pretty sure we're one of their best customers. So,
Well, yeah, I mean, you guys go there every Friday.
um, but so no, we're sitting there, and there's this couple, two dude. Well, I thought it was a dad and a son. Um, they looked to be foreign. You know, they looked to be foreign. Maybe of the Pakistani genre. And we're sitting there, and I don't really, I'm not noticing too much because my back is turned to it. I can see my dad constantly like looking over there. And I'm like, what the heck? So they get up to leave, and the dude's like, enjoy your meal. And I'm like, oh, thanks, whatever. And then my dad looks at me and he's like, I was like, oh, that was a dad and his son. He was like, no, he was sitting in his lap. And I was like, what? Yeah, two homos.
Jesus
I was like,
Christ.
how did they end up in Pelusos in the back room with us?
They said, "Oh, what a nice pizza place. Let's go back there and get all friendly." And then they
I
said,
know. I
"Ah,
was
these
like,
people
dude,
crashed our party."
Logan, but the age difference had to be like 20, 30 years.
That's crazy.
It was very odd.
That's literally insane. I mean, Jesus Christ, dude.
And then, no, and then, bringing up homos, I think one of my funniest encounters with a gay incident actually involved Justin. We were walking to, no, not like that, you
I
idiot.
knew he was. No, I'm just kidding.
Shout out to my little brother. He's a beast. We went to, this was a Georgia Auburn game. And this was a Georgia Auburn game. And we're headed back. I think we beat their ass because, Auburn. And we're going and we're walking back to the truck. And we have to like go through like these parking lots, whatever. And as we're walking, there's like an alleyway. And I walked by it and I see like I didn't want to believe what I saw, but I saw two dudes and I was like, and then I saw Justin. I don't know if he remembers this, but he was like, what the dude, two Auburn fans making out. Two dudes.
That's wild. You know that's why they have the gay lane in Auburn.
Do
They have
they
that
have a gay
rain.
lane?
Yeah, you've never seen it? It's literally a rainbow.
No.
It's a rainbow crossing the street. It's literally a gay lane.
Oh my
There's
dude.
so many gays in Auburn.
Dude, it's
They're
cold
just now
today.
coming out because they're like, oh my god, it's accepted. It's accepted and everybody wants us. Nobody
Hey,
wants you. Nobody wants you. Fall in a hole.
no, hey, and to our gay supporters, which I know we have a bunch. Hey, what you do in your own time, do it behind closed doors, dude. Just do it
Yeah.
behind closed
I
doors.
don't care that you're gay. I do care that you're transgender. You know, you should not do that. You're pretty gay, buddy. But anyways, if
What do
you're
you say to
gay,
the people that say you're just insecure and that you shouldn't be calling them gay?
I mean, it's not insecure. It's nobody wants to see that. Like
Dude's tongue kissing, dude.
it's nobody wants to see you guys being like that on the road, especially when there's kids out. You know, no, these kids don't need to be seeing that because that's not the right way of living.
Dude, when I
You know,
saw
I
it,
don't
I
care.
literally was like, it made me, I already didn't like Auburn, but it made me just absolutely like never look at them the same. I was like, that makes
Yeah,
sense. So now, anytime a dude's like, yeah, I'm an Auburn fan, I'm like,
yeah, you're a little gay, buddy. Little
I'm like,
gay. And it's fine if you're gay, but it's your choice. Don't push your choice onto others.
dude, you're not out here groping ass in front of
Yeah.
everyone.
Yeah, you don't see me going up to my chick and, making out with her and groping it in the, in the middle of everybody. But you see these gay
I mean,
dudes are like,
maybe if you catch us on a late night.
you're like, oh my God, look at all these people around us. Let's show them who we are. Yeah,
You're
yeah,
gonna get hated on so much.
yeah, kill yourself. I don't care. Nobody
Oh
wants to see
man,
that. That should not be accepted. You should be immediately arrested.
dude, hey, sodomy.
But I will say, like I said, I don't care if you're gay. Just like you
Do
said,
you
do it
know any
behind
gay
closed
guys?
doors. So yeah, that's what I was going to talk. I was actually at my at my buddy's um, game. It's called game night, but basically he hosts like it's called game night at his house.
You
So
were
he
just at
has
a gay dude's house after we're saying this?
no, he's not
Oh,
gay. My buddy's not gay. He has a wife and like 4 or 5 kids. He's not gay.
okay. I mean, that's a good
um,
cover up, though.
no, he's not gay. But um,
He's gonna watch
but
this and be like, "What the fuck? That's a sign." He's like, "That's a what the hell? I just called a stray."
so we're there. I'm at his house. We're in the basement. There's like when I walk in at first, there's probably 5 other people. I probably made 6. And then like 30 minutes later, like another 6 people came down. I was like, oh my God, it's a party. He's
It's
like,
a
holy
party.
cow, I've
You were
never
at a
had this many
party
people
last
over at
night.
my
What
house
the
at one
heck?
time. So we're playing like card games, board games, like it's like that kind of game. Now it's not like what you would think. It's like nerdy games, like
Yeah,
Dungeons
where
and Dragons type games. And um, like I went there and I was like, I'll come. I've been before. It's pretty cool. And then
yeah. We're
this guy
older now.
walks
We're
in.
older. We can chill.
Yeah, this guy walks in, and I'm like, didn't think anything of it, like doesn't come off anyway, like
He don't have sass. He don't
super
have that
chill
sass
guy.
to him.
Doesn't have the sass. He's not like over exaggerating it, but then it comes out he's gay, and I was like, I'm confused because they're throwing hella shade at this guy. they're like,
What?
they're like, yeah, you don't know that. Like, not only do they suck dick, but they're good at reading. And I was like, what? I'm confused. And he was like, and he came out and he was like, yeah, I'm gay. He's like, they say gay people control the weather. He's like, I just control reading, so I do all the reading for the rules. And I was like, bro, is really gay. I'm so confused. Like,
You're
what the
sitting
hell is
there.
going on? And then at one point, he almost got me. He said reading, but I thought he said something else because he said yeah. He goes, I'm gay, but I'm really good at reading. And I barely heard
Writing.
him, and it sounded like he said rimming, and I was like, what? What'd you say? But he said it again, and I was like, he said reading. All right, it's cool. But he did make like one gay joke, but it was like nonchalant, like it really wasn't like a super gay
See,
joke, but
I
it was
like
just like
that if you can joke about it and
he's
not get
cool.
offended. It'd be like me. It's like me if like someone like if you like I've done drugs, I was a drug addict, whatever. If like I got butt hurt if someone was like, yeah, he was like, you're probably not enough in the back, and I'm like, no.
Exactly, but that's what I said. It doesn't like nobody cares that you're gay. They care that you're doing it in public and you're
They
promoting
care
it.
that it's
And
your whole entire personality.
yeah, like just be normal. You can be gay, but just be normal. Like we're not over here like, oh my god, I love her. Like being
Yeah,
exaggerated
I
about it.
mean,
Like I mean, if you're with the guys,
yeah, you know what I mean.
it's a little
But
different.
it's
But like
I mean, it's natural.
we're not going up and we're not like doing it in your face.
It just blows my mind. No one can like some, you
Unless
know.
I see you out in public and you're like some dude, nah, bruh. I'm gonna be like, hey, bro, yeah, go get some pussy.
Dude, have you ever been around a straight? I mean, this is just for straight people. Do you ever been around a straight couple like? And I've noticed it happens a lot in like amusement park lines. Like they're just making out in front of you, and they're always like freaking like they're like high school kid, and you're just like, dude, what the fuck? You're like, can you please get away from me?
Only time I've noticed anything like that is like if it's like the really like poor people or like crack kids.
Yeah, no, Goss. I've noticed Goss will get all up on each other
I
too.
mean that too, yeah, but it's like, bruh, like I know you don't have a house to go back to do that, but like go to the bathroom or something. Like I get you a broke motherfucker, but like come on, I'm sorry you decided to be that way, and
Shit, I feel broke sometimes. I wasn't rubbing my girl's coochie.
I mean yeah, and the crazy part is like you see that with like a super skinny guy and a big old fat
Yes,
nasty chick.
always.
I'm like, bro, there's no way you just over here loving up on your beach whale. Hell
Oh,
no.
that's
Hell
sick.
no. I can smell her freaking sweat grease from here.
Oh, dude, you probably liked it.
Ugh. Ugh. I'm like, is that
Dude, you're
is that
sick.
bacon? Is that pizza? Hot dog? What is that? No, it's beach whale walking in front of me and I'm smelling her sweat fumes.
Dude, I did notice that. I've noticed in it was. I'm not gonna say who it is because I'm not gonna do that. But there was a heavier set individual that, and when I say heavier set, I mean heavier set. Like,
That.
yeah, fat. And
That.
they always had this distinct, dude, they could just shower and like 5 minutes go there's a distinct odor, And it took me the longest time to realize what it was. And then I started noticing, I was like, I put the connection together and I was like, wait a second. I was like, oh, dude.
They're a little
But
raunchy,
there was,
bro. They're
but
a
there
little
was
raunchy.
nothing, there's nothing you could do. The only thing you could do is lose weight for it to stop, I think. Like,
The only thing you could do is get a better diet and lose weight,
yeah,
brother or
well,
sister.
no. Nowadays, you can just eat a pill or take a shot and you get skinny. That
You
shit's
still
ridiculous.
need to change your diet, you fat.
Have
You
you seen the
fat.
commercials that are like, take this? They're like, if you take this pill, you lose this, and then it's like side effects will include cancer, lung cancer. You might lose your leg. Might.
Dude, I know, it's insane. People are like, whatever.
Yeah, yeah. They don't. Ozempic, bro. Everyone's like, no, Ozempic.
They're like, oh my God, side effects, what are those? And it's
Take
like,
it.
bro, might as well just take crack. Like, go enjoy life while you're getting
No,
your shit.
that was the
Like,
thing, dude. People were taking. They were doing like stimulants to be like, it don't make me eat. I'm gonna get skinny.
yeah, like, bro, what do you mean? Like, you need to eat. Like, it's not that you don't need to eat, it's you need to eat a little bit
Healthier.
healthier and not as much. You don't
Yeah,
need to eat all the calories.
I just
Like,
got lucky with my metabolism.
I mean, you
You
know,
too. You've always had a high metabolism.
yeah, but if I sat around and ate a bunch of shit, I'd
Yeah,
be
you
fat.
would.
Like,
Yeah, you gain weight too, so.
I mean, I've got a little bit of a belly on me now, but I ain't
No,
gonna be
you
super fat like some of you fat fucks out there.
dude, chill.
Nah, nah, nah. That's my biggest pet peeve my entire life. You know, my dad looked at me one day and he said, you know, you're gonna look like me one day. And I said, no, I'm not. I'm never gonna be fat.
Damn, dude, you're taking strays of your dad. He watches
No,
this.
he knows this. He knows this because I looked at him and I told him that.
Hey,
Whenever he
Mr.
looked
Steve,
at me
that's
and said
not
me
me.
that.
That's not me.
You said that to me. You said that to me whenever I was 10 years old and you were my age. Now, look at me.
Oh my god, dude, you're about to roid rage in the camera.
No, actually, if you, I mean, you've seen him. He's actually lost quite a bit of weight.
I was
He's
gonna
looking
say
really
he's
like,
actually skinnier than he ever has been.
yeah, he's really healthy and skinny now.
Yeah, don't take it back now, dude. You just threw a
No,
stray.
no. Whenever he was my age, maybe a little bit older, he was a little tub. You
Now, if
know,
we're
he's a little
talking about my
tubby.
dad, he makes enough money, he don't care.
Yeah, I don't care. I don't care. It doesn't matter how much money I'll make. I'm never
Oh,
gonna
I
be fat.
can't. Yeah. Oh, dude, you know how many people I see? They're like, wait till it catches up to you. I'm like, you
Bro, what do you
said that it
mean?
would hit me already.
Yeah, what do you mean? Wait until it catches up to me. What? When? When? I work my ass off, buddy. I'm not
Yeah,
like you.
I was gonna
I
say it
don't
does
sit on
have a
my
lot to do
ass.
with your job too. We're not sitting at desks.
Yeah, I'm sitting outside in the heat, sweating my balls off. It's dripping down my leg, out of my sock every day. You couldn't say that because you work at a desk and you sit down in the AC,
Hey,
buddy.
that you talking about the balls dripping into your socks? Bear Grylls would drink. Bear Grylls would drink that. Chill out, dude. It's been a long day.
Dude, there's this guy that I work with, and he always has like the voice crack. And every
How
time
old
he
is he?
cracks his voice around me, he's 19. He cracks his voice around me. He
Okay.
looks at me and he goes, "Bro, don't even." I'm like, "Somebody going through puberty? What?"
Dude, is it me or does the new generation not like? Do they not care about voice cracks? Because if you, dude, if I dude, I don't know. Maybe it was just a me and you thing. But if we didn't speak perfect English, we were like,
Dude, I don't know. I mean, you gotta
dude, it would
think
make
this
me
new
fear to
generation
do
is
anything. I would
soft.
think deliberately about what I was thinking. I would be like, okay, make sure you do not fuck this up.
That's why if like you see me talk now, I'll like stop to figure out what I'm about to say before I say it, so that way I'm not.
Dude, you don't even have to stutter. If you even have like a little bit of something, it's like, "Today, Junior, when you Forrest Gump."
Yeah, this new generation would never understand.
Dude, it's like the bullying back then. If you did so, which it wasn't that serious. It was just like you get bullied for a second, you get over it. Like,
Yeah, no, I mean. I mean, everybody was like, "We need to stop bullying." I was like, "Bro, who's really getting bullied that bad? Like, bro, come on. If you're getting bullied that bad, there's an issue." Like, I
I
mean,
mean, there are some punks out there that need to get their ass whooped. I mean, everyone
like,
needs to get their ass whooped once or twice. It's happened to both of us.
there's
Um,
either a reason you need to get bullied, or, buddy, you're just a piece of shit. Like, you're gonna be a
yeah.
nobody. Like, you
Well, I
know,
mean, dude, if you're sitting there freaking like doing something absolutely cringe or like doing a TikTok dance with a something like, dude,
yeah,
if I mean, I would get remember when I would do those dumb, cringy ass collage pictures.
yeah, we all did that shit.
I know, but dude, I would get bullied. Dude, they'd be like, "Gay? They'd be like, what are you, a fag, dude? Get that off your Instagram."
Yeah, but
Got me
the
vicious,
difference
but
is between like that and like a real bully is like, yeah, you're getting bullied in the moment, but like no one's gonna sit there and harass you every day about it.
I know at that
If you
point,
got
dude.
time to harass a single person every day to
And
bully
if
them
you're
to where they
getting
want to kill
harassed that
themselves, like,
much, you just
bro,
got to punch him in the face. I mean, point
yeah,
blank, period.
like you gotta rock the guy's shit. You gotta rock him,
And that'll teach him a lesson.
and if you can't rock him, you find somebody to rock him for you. And if you can't find somebody to rock him, buddy, just figure it
You
out
bully your little
because
brother.
yeah, you bully a little brother, and that's what happened to Justin.
Oh, come on, dude. You keep saying that. I never bullied him.
Dude, all right, yeah. You know what? When I see him, I'm gonna ask him like, "Did John ever bully you?" And
Oh,
he's gonna be like, "Absolutely."
we'll get him on the podcast. He'll be like, no, not really. I did one time. He scared me, which I don't know what he was thinking. He scared me, dude. And my reaction was I just slapped the dog shit out of him. Like,
Multiple times. That was a lot of times. Every time I was with John, he was always beating the shit out of his brother.
no, it's not, dude. People are going to think I abused my little brother. That was
You
not the
did. You
case.
did. And he's gonna attest to that because he's gonna be like, mathematically, statistically thinking, but I do here logistically,
Did
you
you
did.
say mathematically, statistically stinking?
I was hoping you didn't catch that.
I catch everything, buddy.
Yeah, but that's right. You were still a bully to your brother.
Hey, at least I'm not yelling at my brother on the job.
True, true.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Um
I don't put up with that bullshit.
yeah, we're not even gonna get to work related stuff. Let
Ah,
Yeah, I can't even get into that. I will tell you a absolute hilarious story I thought of. This was this was my last no, this was my first year at West Georgia, and this is like around so you know how in college you get like a pretty big Thanksgiving break?
no, I don't know that. I went to a community college, buddy. I don't know. There was no
Well,
break
act
besides
like you
summer.
do for a second. Just nod your head and say yeah.
Oh yeah, dude, I know. It's remembered for sure. Yeah,
Anyway,
so
so
long.
you get like 2 3 week break, maybe I don't know. I think it's like 2 to 3 weeks. But
Hmm.
I I was telling my mom I had like baseball, which I think we did, but then they let us go home. But so I had like a week basically of free reign. Well, me and my buddy I will not name because he's got a pretty high position at a school right now. He's a principal and a head coach. Or, I mean, no, he's not a principal. Maybe he's just a
I
teacher and
said,
a coach.
principal, good God, a Bali.
No, I think he's just a head coach. But anyways, we were doing the good old Xanax bars, and yeah, well, we take it.
Zwinks.
I think Thanksgiving. I don't remember the day. Let's say it was like it's the same day every year. I don't remember what day, but let's say it's on a Thursday, right? Well, we
Yeah, it is.
started taking them on,
Thanksgiving's on a Thursday, buddy. The
yeah, so we
24th.
started taking them on a Sunday or maybe like that weekend before. And dude, when I tell you the next thing I remember is waking up on it was I wake up and my phone is blowing up and I'm like, of course it's my mom. Always.
Jesus.
So my heart's like
Always.
shit. So I answer, but his phone's blowing up too. And we're like looking around. We're in his living room and we don't see anyone else. Like the house is empty. It's just me and him. And I look at the text and it's like, "Where are you? Where are you?" And I'm like, "What the?" And I answer and she's like, "Are you coming home for Thanksgiving tomorrow?" And I was like, "What?" I was like, "Thanksgiving." I was like, I looked at him. I go, "Dude, we just absolutely blanked through a week." Dude, no, and this is not cool, whatever. The dude was terrifying. I literally was like, "What did we do for a entire week?" I was like, "What the?" So we have to like gather our surroundings, like figure out what, and then I drive and get home. She was like, "How's baseball and the workouts?" And it was good. I was like, I was just hanging out with my buddies, and like, dude, it was the scariest. I basically just woke up and it was Thanksgiving, and I was like, what in the hell did I do? Xanax is the damn devil, dude. That's it.
Jeez. You guys were walking zombies for a week.
Dude, we were an autopilot. There is no telling.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it was nuts. I was like, oh my gosh. We both were like, we can never tell anyone this as I tell it on a podcast.
Yeah. That actually happened to one of my buddies. So I got him some from a
Hmm.
guy I used to know. And I was like, what do you need him for? He's like, oh, I got some people that want them. I was
For
like,
me.
all right, cool. Go here. Go make that cash, bro. Like, you got it. And
Sure.
he hit me up later. It was, I don't know, probably 3 or 4 hours later. And I was like, yo, what's up, bro? He was like, yo, I need some more. And I was like, damn, all right. Like, I just gave you like, you know, 12 of them. Like, all right, bro, cool. Sure, I'll get you some more. How many you need? He's like, five. I was like, all right, five, whatever. I mean, like, I'm not thinking anything of it because at this time I'm fucking stoned as fuck. Like, I've been
Yeah,
smoking.
you're just
I'm
making
just
money
like,
too.
sure. Actually, I wasn't. I was just getting it
Oh,
for
you're
him.
just being the hookup middleman. I got you.
Yeah, so I got it and I gave it to him. And I was like, bro, I was like, you good? He's like, yeah, bro. He was like, I just took two of these, ain't done nothing. And I was like, well, I told they are pretty potent, so might need to chill out. Don't take any more. He's like, nah, bro, like this ain't nothing. And I was like,
That's how it always starts.
and guess what?
He barred out.
He took the other five.
Dude, every time, you know what happens? I used to get so mad at my roommates, and I would look at them and I'd be like, I know you took them. They'd be like, what are you talking about? I was like, I know you have them. Tell me where they're at. They're like, dude, we saw you take them. I'm like, they're not in my pocket. Give me them. They're like, dude, I have a video of you. And I was like, okay, maybe you're right. I was like, maybe you're right. You feel, dude, you have zero, you have no you're literally a walking zombie. There's no brain in you're literally like, I remember I would go out to a bar, and you know how I'm like, you know me, if I'm like, so even if I'm basically, if I'm not on I like, I just don't go up and talk to people. Like, I
Yeah.
stay in a corner and just people watch. Like, that's truly what I do. And dude, these people were telling me I'd walk up to a girl and be like, we going home with each other tonight? And like, they would either like slap me or like do something. Some would say yeah, but they would be like, I'd be like, no way I did that, until I woke up in a space I shouldn't have woke up, and I was like, oh my god. Oh
so,
man.
so
Yeah.
yeah. So then after he took what, seven Xanax,
17.
7 Xanax, he goes, no, he did actually get rid of the others. He only took
Oh,
seven,
okay, okay, okay.
but still, seven's a fucking lot.
Yeah, you're
Um,
dude. Yeah, you're lucky he
so
didn't fucking stop breathing.
I know, and that's what I was like, holy fuck, bro, like what's going on? Well, he shows up at my house 2 a.m. and
I know you're
like,
pissed.
I'm like, bro, like what? You good? And he's like, yeah, I just came to pick up my truck. I said, bro, like, I mean, I got your keys. Yeah, I was like, you good? I was like, who just dropped you off? I don't even know who dropped him. I don't even know how he got here, but he's at my house because his truck was at my house, so he needed the truck. Like, he needed to get home or whatever. And I was like,
Yeah.
bro, I was like, you want to crash? He's like, no, I'm good. He's like, but you got more? And I was like, no, I don't have more. I was like, I can't get you any more. Like, it's literally 2:30 in the morning. And He's like, I just need my keys. I'm good, bro. I'm good. I'm like, all right.
No.
Like again, I just woke up. I've been smoking, so like I'm kind of like a little stoned as I woke up, and I'm not thinking too crazy about it. He does look semi normal, and
Yeah, besides the fact he probably was dead inside. There's no life
yeah.
behind his eyes.
Well, apparently what happened was I gave him his keys. He drove to like our OG weed man's house
Uh-huh.
and was knocking on his door at 3:30 in the morning asking, trying to get some coke. And then he was like, bro, like I need some. He was like, yo, you got to get gone, bro. Like
Yeah,
you can't
what?
be doing this. But the guy he was pretty hood. He was a gangster and all that, but like he knew us and him very well because we always come shop and like chill and actually hang out, not just shop and leave. So
Yeah.
we would always, and he was like, bro, you can't be doing this. Like you gotta leave. Like you gotta get out of here, bro. It's like 3:30, 4 a.m. in the morning at this point, and apparently he goes to leave, drives into the laundromat at the apartment complex, drives through the wall. He calls me. He's
Dude,
like,
you just
"Hey,"
abetted
he's like, "You got to get your homeboy." He just drove to the laundromat. I'm like, "What?" It's like 7 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, what? Because in my name, I put his name. Would used to be BFF, and
uh-huh.
I just so that way I knew who that was. And I
You're
was like,
gay, dude. We just talked about it.
and I'm like, bro, what is going on? And I'm like, no way he did that. Like, what? I'm texting him, calling him, nothing, nothing.
That's a scary feeling.
And then I hear from him like, I think it was like a day later because I was like, there's no way I had to get in touch with him. I don't know how to like find him or anything.
Yeah.
Apparently he tells me, he's like, yeah, bro. He's like, those bars fucked me up. He's like, I don't even know what happened. Don't remember
You never
anything.
do.
He was like, I was yelling at my mom. She had to come get me. The cops were there. He's like, I got
Oh
arrested.
no.
And next thing you know, and he's like, yeah. And so now I'm on, basically, my mom bailed me out. And now I can't leave the house. And
So you
like,
basically helped this kid get arrested.
basically, and I was like, bro, like, that was not the intention. Like, bro, it was. You
Well,
said you
hey,
wanted them, and I didn't buy them. You gave me money to give to that person to
and
give
to
them
the
to
point, he
you.
did say it was for other people. You can only do what you can do.
Yeah, exactly. So like I was trying to help him get to what he needs because I knew the person who he could get it from.
Whatever, dude.
And
Just you're not justifying it.
I was just like,
You're
man,
digging
whenever
deep.
it happened, dude, I felt so bad because I was like, bro,
Yeah,
that was my homeboy. Like we hung out like literally all the time, and I
I
was like,
know.
bro, that
Well,
sucks, bro.
well,
Maybe
yeah.
make better decisions.
I knew. I knew that. I remember one time. This is the sketchiest time I ever have been in a place and felt like I shouldn't have came here. I was like, this was a mistake. I went and uh, it was on the east side of Columbus, and your old roommate was the one who recommended me to go get it, like to go down there
Oh
to
yeah,
this.
I know what you're talking about. I've been there.
Yes, so no electricity in the spot at
Yep.
all.
Nope.
So
Dark
I
alley.
I go down there. First off, I park. I'm like, dude, I have no idea where I'm at. I'm like,
Isn't
so
that
I
like
like,
some apartment in like a corner and it's like just dark?
yes, dude. I was like, where, dude? I was like, okay. So I get out, and dude, there's a guy walking like towards me, kind of, and he could tell I'm like looking, and he's like, just go up this way, and I'm like, okay. I mean, look, I mean, dude, you could tell I look. They're like, this kid doesn't belong. So like, I'm walking, and I think I may have had a gun on me. I don't remember. So I was like, not too crazy. I'm like, at least maybe be able to defend myself. But so I walk in, and it's like just like phone flashlights and beams, and I'm like, and they're like, come here, and I'm like, all right. They're like, what you need? And so I tell them what I need, whatever. I give them the money, and I I give him the money, and he's just staring at me with these damn soulless eyes, and I'm like, "You got the stuff?" And he's like, "You ain't give me the money, bro." And I literally was like, "You have it in your hand," and he's using his gun beam to point, like to look at stuff. So he's literally like pointing, and I'm literally like, "Bro." I'm looking at his homeboy that's standing right next to him, and he's even being like, "Dude, he just gave you the money," and he's like, he starts, he's like, "Nah," he's like, "I'll remember that." I was like, this is 2 seconds ago, dude. I was like, bro, I was like, you have my cash in your hand, dude. And he was like, you playing me, bro? And I was like, no. I was like, dude, I was like, I gave you the money. And then his friend looked at me. He was like, you good, bro? Hold on. And he looked at me. He was like, you're tripping. He's like, you need to slow down on the drinking pills. He's like, and then the friend gave it to me. He was like, you need to get out of here. And I got out of there, and I was like, dude, I almost just died. I was like, screw that.
You lying
I
to
was like,
me?
I'm never coming to. Yeah, dude, he was pointing at me. He was like using the beam to look at me, and I was like, he was like, where's the money? I'm like, I just gave it to you, dude.
Yeah, that spot was real sketchy. Like there was always like I don't know if you ever noticed it, but there's always a person standing at the corner.
Yeah.
He was the watch out. They pay him. He's like that guy that's the watch out. It's the same two guys every night. They're the only ones that do the watch out because they have like a phone or like something like to give them code. And as soon as he gives them code, everybody's dipped out. They're
What
gone.
is this? The damn wire? What in the fuck?
Yeah, I'm dead ass. Like I'm dead ass. I was talking to a guy that was like hooked up in that gang that's all in that little cul-de-sac area, and he
Uh-huh.
was like, that's the lookout man. He's like, if there's a cop in the area, he sends the signal and everybody scatters.
I was just like, and I've been to some sketchy parts in Columbus before, but I was like, dude, when they say a trap, I was like, it was literally no plumbing, no electricity. They were literally just using an abandoned, like,
Yeah, it's and the crazy part is that's their job.
I know.
They stand at that corner. They switch shifts. They stand at that corner from
What a
6
miserable life.
a.m. to I think it's 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. and then they switch 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. They do it every night, every
Can
day,
you
every night.
imagine, like, you're like, shift's over? You're like, yeah, just got off the shift.
And
What
your
a
shift is
miserable life.
watching for cops.
Oh, man. Yeah, well, I'll be honest. I don't think too many cops wanted to go down there.
No, no, they don't go in that spot too often.
No, there's no,
That's
I mean, you just know if you go down there, you're about to have a shootout.
oh yeah. I mean, like it's
It's almost
pointless.
guaranteed.
That's why they don't even like they can't enforce anything. Like these cops don't want
No.
to shoot out.
No, I want it either. Fuck, I don't get paid enough to go deal with that.
Nah, they're like, why would I want to shoot out? And I know they're gonna shoot back.
Yeah, yeah.
They're
These
gonna
things
shoot
got
back.
switches, and I got a damn pea shooter.
You guys want me to be like, put your gun on the ground, put your gun on the ground? They're already spraying at me. What do you want me
You're
to do? Not shoot
outnumbered
back?
by fucking 30-2.
Yeah, like it's pointless.
You ever seen the movie End of Watch?
I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
You're not a movie person, I forget. But dude, it's there. These cops, it's Jake Gyllenhaal and the other dude, but they like take pride in fucking people up, dude.
Jesus.
Like, dude, he's in the thing. He's in like his locker or whatever where they're doing it, and he's like showing all of his equipment, and they're getting ready, and he's like, oh, I'm about to mow some people down. I'm like, yeah, that's the type of cops we need.
It is.
I mean, honestly, if you're gonna deal with savages, you gotta be
In
savages
certain
first.
areas, those are definitely the cops that we need.
1,000%, dude. I'll tell you what. There's some that like the SWAT team. I remember. Well, I'm not gonna out, but I knew a dude that did SWAT, and he drove a damn Jaguar and had some damn artillery in his damn trunk,
Oh
and
yeah.
that man was ready for something.
Oh yeah, they're always ready because they know they got the fucking spot on their back from going
Yeah,
out.
that's true. That's true.
You know, I don't know, ICE agents, but like, if you're listening to this, don't think about it that way. But so I was working in what was it, West Virginia,
Uh
and like there's a toll booth, but there's a turnaround at the toll booth, so we can go back to our hotel. And so every
okay.
day at the end of our day, we would go through that and turn around before they would go through the toll booth, so we're not having to pay this toll booth to turn around.
Uh huh.
So we could turn around at this little section basically where cops sit and stuff like that.
Just
Dude,
normal cops.
normal cops, like, doesn't matter. Well, this is when like the big ice like shit was going on where they're trying to
They
capture 18-wheeler drivers that are like don't actually have their license or they got a
uh,
fake license.
which they should.
Yeah, yeah. So we're going right. I'm turning. As soon as I turn, I see two cars look like civilian cars, but there's four dudes in it. And I'm like, bro, I think these are the ICE agents. As soon as I get up right next to them, they take the ski mask and put it up above their like face,
Yeah,
put it in drive and go off. And I was like, did I just witness an ICE agent get ready to go pull somebody over to take them to jail?
no doubt. Did you ever see that one famous photo of the ICE agent and he's got "We the People" right here and a damn like Rolex on his wrist?
No, I've never seen
Yeah,
that.
dude, he's got the ski mask and the Rolex, and everyone was like, I might need to become an ICE agent.
They get paid pretty good.
What were the Amigos doing in West Virginia?
Dude, they were
Dude,
going
what the
everywhere.
hell? Were they mining some coal? What the fuck?
No, no. So they're truck drivers. Like
Oh, yeah, so
that's
they're
a big
truck
route they
drivers.
got to go through to get to the other East Coast. And hey, I mean, they basically, I feel like they just kind of set up where there's toll booths because
Yeah.
it's easier. Because like once they go through that toll, they got to pick up speed again. They ain't got to worry about chasing them. They're just like whoop whoop whoop.
Oh, dude, they're all over. I've seen a ton of the cars in Columbus, but they also know that if they hit too many job sites, we won't have any damn infrastructure here.
Yeah,
I
oh
mean,
shit.
dude, some of they're the best workers.
Oh, I know.
They are point blank period. I don't care what anyone thinks. They, you know, more than anyone, they get shit
It's-
done and don't complain worth a shit.
Well, you know why?
Yeah, because they back in their,
What?
I mean, their country, it sucks.
No, that's not even it. That's not even it.
So what
It's
is it?
because they come over here and they get free health care and they get free housing.
It's bullshit.
And if they don't, then they just all rack up together and get one place and
Yes,
then they
that's
just
true.
all live together. So it doesn't matter if they're making $15 an hour or $16 an hour, they're always going to bust their ass because they don't want to go back. But two, they don't have to pay for nearly as much stuff as we do
I
because
know
it's
that's
already
true.
hand given to them.
We had an area called Little Mexico, and it's these apart, which it's kind of got slimmed down now since all that crap. But um, yeah, I remember we would literally after I was doing landscaping, we would drop off, and there'd be like eight other trucks dropping their people off, and they would all. I'd be like, where did they all went in the same thing? And I was like, ain't no way, dude.
Who's looking for work? Who's looking for work?
Well, you know what was happening though was people were realizing and they would rob them. Like the people in that area would wait because they know they had cash and they would wait on them, and they knew they didn't have guns, and they would start robbing them. So then the damn amigos had to start carrying some firearms.
I mean, so, I mean, do what you got to do. Like, I mean,
I know you got to
you're out here
protect what you
working your
love.
ass off, and you got some freaking piece of shit that's gonna fucking wait on you all day because
You
he
just
don't want to go
worked
get
your
a
ass
job.
off. Yeah, I know.
Like, that's just shit that pisses me off too. Like, all these people that are like, living in the ghetto, like, don't care what color you are, but you're living in the ghetto. But you're always like, man, like they don't want us to get out of here. No, it's you that don't want to get out of there. You still want to gangbang. You still want to do all this bullshit. Like you don't want to get a job. Like, bro, like we all started from the bottom.
So
You know.
basically, you're racist. I'm
No, I mean it's just like that's how it
I know
is,
you're.
bro. And it's just like we all started from the bottom, bro. Like I started working for fucking 725.
Yeah,
I mean, I made it. Like, yeah, not everybody has, their parents rely on and,
yeah.
you gotta, but it's also like, bro, figure it out. Like, there's jobs out there that
You
are
don't have to be a
hiring. You
criminal.
just can't be a piece of shit.
And I do. I mean, I literally had stuff, and I still was a piece of shit. So,
Yeah.
so it's like I get it. Like, dude, I get it. I get it. But I mean, that's just when becoming a boy to a man. Like once you actually start working your ass off 10 to 12 hours every single day to provide for you and the people you love, you're like, fuck these people.
Yeah, which there's still a lot of boys out there that think they're grown men.
Oh, yeah, like they always will be. There's grown men that.
you want to come get a job where I'm at, just don't holler at me because I'm not gonna hire
Damn.
you. I don't want you.
uh, yeah, dude. We'll end. We'll get one more little story.
Would you say? Hold on, we got a guest chiming in here. I appreciate you. Thanks for liking and subscribing, bro.
Oh
Appreciate
yeah.
it. I'm just messing. I don't really know.
I was like, who the fuck is?
Thanks, chat.
I
Chat.
was like,
What'd you say, chat? All right. Yep, chat. Thanks,
I was
chat.
like, what are we on a live stream? What? I'm like, you got fans around you? What are you talking about? We're trying to get past 25 subscribers. Fuck.
Yo, whoever watches this, tell all your friends and family to go ahead and hit that subscribe button. It's not
Look,
that hard.
it's
Just help
not.
us get to the top, and then we'll help you out because eventually, once we get there, we'll be giving out giveaways of our free merch. We got
We
a pretty
just
cool logo.
want to
Pretty cool logo, bro.
make your work day go. This is for the blue collar, for the people that are at their job, sitting there. Look, just let us pass your time. We know. Come on.
Or if you're not blue collar but work blue collar hours,
Yeah, or just in the office, and you're like, fuck, I need to listen to something that I don't need to take seriously and let it pass. Because that's what I do. All day, every
uh, well, that was a great episode 12. We appreciate everybody watching and listening in. And till
And
next time,
if y'all didn't get anything from this, um, Logan might be homophobic and racist, but
definitely homophobic. Fuck you, motherfuckers. Fuck you, gays. Fuck you, transgenders. I don't fucking want you. I don't
he doesn't
fucking want
mean
you.
that. He's just doing a bit. He
I
is
mean
doing.
every bit of it. I mean
He's
every bit
doing
of
a
it.
bit. He is doing. We gotta end it.